At dawn, I opened my eyes and saw a strange man chopping wood in my yard. Police stepped outside to ask who he was, only to realize he was a homeless drifter. He'd noticed my pile of firewood was running low, so he offered to help. I told him I didn't need any help, but I could give him some breakfast. He didn't give up. Instead, he looked out at my 40 acres of empty land and said he knew how to grow cotton. He begged me to let him work the field, promising he wouldn't even ask for pay.
I can work around here for food and a place to stay.
No, I can't give you any work. I could fix you some breakfast and then you got to leave.
I turned him down, not because I was heartless, but because not long ago, my husband was shot dead by a black teenager. Since then, I've been raising 2 children on my own. All the burdens have fallen on me, and I simply didn't have the strength to take care of anyone else. After I refused him, the drifter quietly stole a set of my silverware. I thought it was just a small setback in life, until worse news arrived. The bank manager told me that this house and the 40 acres of land had all been bought on my husband's loan. I had to pay $240 every 6 months, but my account held barely $100. The manager advised me to sell the house and land, saying if I was lucky, I might have a little left over. But I knew the truth. Once I lost them, my children and I would end up on the streets. I refused right there and promised I'd find a way to make the payment on time. That afternoon, I went to my sister's beauty salon, hoping to find some work, but she told me business was terrible. She could barely make ends meet. Still, she wanted to help, pulling out all her savings to offer me. I didn't take it. I didn't want to live on anyone's pity. That night, while I sat struggling over the ledger, 2 detectives showed up. They'd found the drifter with my silverware. I told them it was all a misunderstanding, even lied and said I'd asked him to deliver it to my sister's house. After the police left, the man, his name was Moses, thanked me for covering for him. But I only wanted to know if cotton could really bring in money. Moses said he knew the business well. 40 acres could earn more than $300. Hearing that, I hired him on the spot. The next day, I went to the bank to explain my plan, that I'd repay the loan with the profits from the cotton. The manager told me to give up the idea, warning that the Great Depression had hit hard. In the past 3 months, the bank had received piles of foreclosure notices. Even white farmers who'd spent their whole lives growing cotton were going under. The manager laughed at me, calling me a fool for trusting a worthless black man.